Hello everyone and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Younger Bro.
And today, we continue in
Lily of the
slow, agonizing conversation.
Valley. Everyone in the family says Hazel has her nose.
Grandma Rose.
Oh, Grandma Rose has a nose.
No. Hazel has Grandma Rose's nose. Yeah. Just the her is Grandma Rose.
Okay.
Just for clarification.
What is it, Hazel dear? Do you want another wafer biscuit? No, it isn't it. I was just thinking. Hazel looks at her knees, picking at a small hole in her thighs. Wasn't Grandma Rose sad? Excuse me? When you cut up her dress, didn't it make her sad? Well, I suppose so. Granny did laugh. She shakes her head. She was very sad, but that hardly matters now, does it? Oh my
I mean,
God.
that's very, very on its face.
What do you mean? She doesn't mind anymore. All wounds heal with time, and it is a rather funny story, you have to admit.
Yeah. Father, I don't think we should go visit Grandma Eden anymore. Let's just let her die.
Life!
Life will never be the same.
Oh boy.
Hello again, mister.
Hello yourself, I reply.
And why do you sound so surprised?
Asked Lily. I didn't know if you'd still be here.
But I am.
Yes, you are.
I told you I'd be here.
I suppose you did.
You didn't believe me?
No, not really. I do now. I sigh, taking a seat on the rocky outcrop besides Lily. Besides Lily.
Yeah.
Just drop the S, man.
Yeah.
Is it a sigh of resignation or else a sigh of relief? Since I went to visit Great Aunt Enid with my family, or what remains of it, it's now slightly later than the previous times I met Lily here. I thought maybe she had given up. Maybe she'd stop waiting. I'm sorry, besides Lily. I mean, besides her on a rock facing north.
You know, guys, sometimes things just set you off, and they're not funny, or even, like, they're not even slightly funny, but you laugh at it, and it's just like, well, I'm gonna be stuck here for a half hour now.
It would be fucking hilarious if we upload all of these, and the creator sees it, and he bans us, he blocks our videos, or tries to get them taken down.
Why would that be funny? I thought you were gonna say, like, oh, it'd be funny if the creator sees this and updates the game because he sees the problems with the game. It's like, no, it'd be funny if the creator just said, fuck you, you piece of shit, I'm gonna kill you. Like, what the, why the fuck
It would be funny because we could get in a Jim Sterling situation.
No, that wouldn't be funny. You do understand that Jim Sterling did not want to be in a Jim Sterling situation, right? That it was forced upon them. Like, what the fuck, man?
I don't know why I was worrying so much. When did this girl become so important to me? When you started getting off in 14-year-old girls.
It's better than Great Aunt Enid who wanted to be married at 12.
This really is ridiculous. Just this.
Oh, I see you brought them after all.
Lily exclaims, unusual for her eyes lighting up. I guess I did.
I didn't realize you were so soft.
She says, smiling. Is she teasing me? Question mark.
This is so fucking weird.
Neither did I. Lily surveys the pack of donuts. Donuts! With an expression that can only be described as joyous. A wide smile on her face. I don't even think I'd ever seen her smile like that before.
Neither have we. Oh, they look so good.
Don't you think it's a bit childish getting this excited about donuts at your age?
Dude, hold on. Fuck off. At our work, we have a policy of like, if it's your birthday or if you're leaving,
you get the donuts.
No, you bring in donuts for everybody.
Eh.
There are people who are over 30 years old that get very excited on donut days because it means that there are donuts at work. Who the fuck doesn't get excited at donuts?
Yeah.
Like, you have to be an absolutely terrible stick in the mud to be like, whatever.
At my last job,
donuts.
Yeah, at my last job, the initiation for new guys is to get donuts. It took me a while, but I eventually got some. She sticks her tongue out at me. Well, since I called her childish, she might as well go the whole hog.
It's a phrase meaning the whole way.
I figured that, but
yeah, it's I've heard it before. It scans. It's an old reference, but it works.
All right, I'm sorry. I apologize. You're a child.
You're not a child, even though she very is. No, I'm not. I'm mature. I'm really, really mature, you see?
She says, puffing out her cheeks to prove her point.
Again, 14.
I laugh. Sure, I believe you.
You better.
Have a donut. I say, handing one to her.
Hold on. Oh, wait, he got the donuts for her, and now he's offering her a donut? He gave her the box, didn't he? Shouldn't she be giving him one?
I think he just set the box out.
I guess.
You might as well, since I bought them for you.
I was going to have one anyways, you gourd head.
Gourd head?
Yeah, your head kind of looks like a gourd.
Does it really? I don't think it does. The insult sounds familiar, but I'm not sure why. Where have I heard it before? Oh yeah, I described Great Aunt Enid as one. Maybe on some vapid American families.
Oh, fuck off!
Show. Perhaps Friends. Almost anything anyone could possibly think of saying has been said in Friends at some point or another. I'm not
just.
Friends,
I'm sorry.
so
I'm sorry. Oh, American comedy is vapid. British comedy is dry and humorless.
I don't know. Have you seen Doctor Who?
Yes, most of their joke moments are terrible.
Yeah, this is probably the best photo in the game, guys.
Yep.
Like, if the character was designed like this throughout the entire game, I would not have a problem. I watch as Lily gnaws at a donut. She reminds me of a squirrel.
Okay, I guess I see.
She makes some work of it, eating it in the most unladylike of manners. Within a minute, it's gone. You ate my forbidden donut. Now you're gonna pay.
No, that means something completely different.
Forbidden donut.
That's I hope that's applying to her and not him, but either way.
Roll up, ladies and gentlemen, to see the incredible feat of magic. Watch as my charming assistant makes this donut disappear.
Still 14.
I wonder if something like that would attract a crowd. Probably not. Wells might be dull, but it's not that dull.
I'm pretty sure it is that dull.
Hey! She says, all of a sudden she's glaring at me. What is it, I ask.
You're judging me.
No, I'm not, I say, but it's a complete another lie, and I know it. More importantly, Lily knows it too.
Yes, you are, I can tell.
Damn, she's good. With intuition like that, she could become a detective.
She already is a detective.
Well, everybody judges everybody else. It's just a part of life, I say.
I know it is, but doesn't that make you sad?
Kind of, but it's not like there's anything else I can do about it. I mean, I'm just a generic character just saying things about what I see.
Like, here's the problem is, wherever this goes, it's like, no, there kind of isn't anything you can do about it, though, because it's just like, what would you rather have? Would you rather have a world where no one ever has opinions about anyone ever again? Like, at all? No opinions ever? Like, how the fuck would that work? Stop being such a defeatist. Every little helps.
That sounds familiar. Isn't that the jingle from the supermarket adverts, I ask?
Maybe. Doesn't matter. You're focusing on the wrong thing. I
laugh. I can't help myself. What a wonderful world. She sounds so scandalous. It's
scandalized, but yeah.
It's like, it's kind of sweet.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'm just gonna bet money right now that this is a real girl. Like, I believe that this writer is not creative enough to come up to make her like some death, angel of death. Like,
I'm not smart enough to at least make her an android. No offense, Rick.
This is made in the modern day. She's definitely not an android.
Sorry, I thought it was strange.
Strange?
She asks. How you look so happy eating the donut. I've never seen anybody get so excited over something so simple before. It took me by surprise.
Also, you don't tend to smile ever.
That's bullshit. You've never seen anybody eat a donut until now.
Well,
Lee draws her legs up to her chest, tucking her knees beneath her chin, and stares off into the distance. Stare. She looks tiny, sitting in that position like a portable telescope that's been folded up.
Maybe she wouldn't look so tiny if she wasn't 14.
No, that's wrong. She doesn't simply look tiny, she is tiny. She's only 14, 15 at a push. I never asked for her age.
There are a lot of sad things in the world,
she says quietly. Though she's so slight, her words carry a certain amount of weight. It's like she's shouldering some kind of great burden, but I don't know what that burden is.
That she's 14. Like, here's the thing. She's a teenager. The easiest answer for this is she has teenage angst. They all act like they're shouldering the weight of the world on their shoulders. The other thing is she literally doesn't have parents.
I'm an orphan.
Oh, they're just always busy and never around.
Anyway.
But close enough. This is you.
I know there are a lot of sad things in the world. You don't need to tell me that, I say.
Then you should know.
Know what, I ask?
That there are so many sad things in the world, and most of them are fairly insignificant. Only small.
What about hurricanes, plane crashes, school shootings? Those aren't small.
That's right, they're not small, but most people don't encounter such large tragedies in their lives.
Some people do, I say. I don't know why I'm arguing. I guess I just don't want to be defeated in an argument with a teenager. But Lily takes my words in her stride.
Of course they do. The world is a large place. Lots of things happen. But that's precisely the point. Most bad things only last a few moments. But even those are enough to spoil somebody's day. Or take their life. Like the rain during the... Oh, that's you.
Yeah. Like the rain during our picnic that made my mother cry. Like the untimely death of Cassandra's dog, Buddy.
I think it was pretty timely, actually.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Yeah.
Like Great Aunt Enid cutting up Grandma Rose's beautiful new dress. They're only small things, things that probably don't matter to anybody save the handful of individuals involved, but it was all enough to make them unhappy. Also, what's wrong with this matter? It looks kind of off. Like, it looks like it has an extra space in there, but also it doesn't.
I think it might just be the how the A works. The A might just be improperly centered in the text box. It looks like there's a little bit of extra gap in small. So I think it's just the A. There's a little bit of extra space to the left of every A.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
It's like that, yeah.
No, this ain't fine. Why does these two look a little off?
I don't know.
That's weird.
There are lots of small sad things in this world. Why can't there be some small happy things too? There are.
Yes, Lily. She asks, like I might know the answer. It goes without saying that
You just
I don't.
handed her a box of donuts.
You handed her a box of donuts, you dense fuck.
Why is it considered childish to be happy?
She continues.
I think people who say that are the most childish ones of all.
I look at her slightly. I search for words, but I can't think of anything to say.
You're acting like a child. No, I'm acting like a person. You're acting like a child.
I thought talking with Lily would be relaxing, a respite from the worries of the real world. Kind of like being back at university.
Nope.
This girl, however.
I think this is you.
Why are you talking like an adult?
Because I am one.
But you can't be. You look so young.
Looks can be deceiving. Don't think you know everything about me just because you've spoken to me a few times.
Fair. Lily giggles softly. Maybe she finds my confusion amusing. At least it helps diffuse the tension. I look at her.
Sullenly.
I'd probably pout if it weren't such a teenage girl thing to do. Pouting is Lily's territory, not mine. No matter how old she said she is, I'm not convinced. Are you laughing at me, I ask.
Yes.
She replies without a hint of hesitation. So I was right to be paranoid then. But why, though?
Because you're funny.
I am? Funny? Funny how? Funny how? How am I funny?
Oh, so you finally have watched Oversimplified.
No, I watched the movie that's from.
Oh, I'm so sad now.
That was a good movie. I've been accused of a lot of things in my life, but being funny isn't one of them. Despite my name, I'm certainly no Adam Sandler, the guy. Oh my god. Come on, man.
Low-hanging fruit.
Come on. Yeah, always acting so serious, thinking you know it.
I don't know who this is.
I think that was Lily.
Yeah, always acting so serious, thinking you know everything.
I don't know, I don't think I know everything.
Just most things?
Maybe I don't know. I'm a lot older than you.
Too old to eat a ring donut without having to question life, the universe, and everything?
You're quoting now.
I like to read.
But my mother only taught the lower set students. Lower set students don't like to read. Most of them could hardly read at all. Lily smiles. What? Enigmatically. Her light blonde hair flutters in the breeze, framing her young face. The pale skin, those light blue eyes. Looking at her makes me shiver. Almost like I wanna... Oh god, why am I having these feelings? I'm leaving.
No, just keep going.
It feels like I'm staring down a sharp, steep cliff at all the jagged rocks
The
below.
jagged rocks for the sex.
Anyway.
Maybe I'm not a bottom set student then.
She says, I thought you said my mother was your English teacher.
That isn't important. Also, you do realize that she could have been my teacher 10 years ago, right? I'm not saying she's my teacher actively now.
Of course it's important. You went to her funeral.
Yeah, I did.
Out of respect, because
yeah, she was the only good teacher.
Like,
it's.
There's a small break in the conversation. Lily doesn't sound lighthearted anymore. Rather, she seems despondent. Despondent.
I don't like funerals.
She says, Who
the
does?
hell likes a funeral?
Neither do I.
But I went anyways.
You didn't have to.
I know. I felt obligated. Or obliged.
Because my mother was your teacher? Yes!
Something like that.
But I don't think that's the truth.
Neither do I.
Then my voice trails away. I can't think of anything else to say. Talking to this girl is impossible sometimes. It feels like she's been leading me around in circles.
Yeah, she's trying to get you to realize something.
If my mother wasn't her teacher, then how did she know her? Why did she sound so outraged when the
Vicar
kept calling her Evelyn? Nobody called her Evelyn. All her close friends knew that. Since when was this girl my mother's close friend?
Hey, mister.
What is it now?
Do you want one?
The same scene.
Yeah.
She's holding a donut towards me, a sweet pastry covered in blue icing and sparkles. I can't remember the last time I had a donut.
Good start.
I think it's a little too childish for me. I say
Immediate failure.
Failure!
This man is a
Just
failure.
take the donut!
Are you on a diet?
At least that would have been a better, response. I'm not a girl. What do I need to do?
There is so much in this statement that needs to be unpacked.
No!
Just eat the
don't
damn donut.
Say that. Just take the donuts.
Just eat the damn donut.
Eat the donut! She will force it down your fucking
She will.
throat.
She's about to. Men go on diets too.
Da 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 da. I'm not that kind of person.
Then you're the kind of person that'll eat this donut.
Exactly. Eat the fucking donut.
I see.
She frowns. She looks disappointed. Yeah, you idiot.
It's rude to refuse other people's kindness.
Yeah, it is. Hey, I bought those for you, remember?
I could have eaten as many as I wanted.
That's kind of fair.
I know, but you look like the kind of person who could do with eating a donut every once in a while.
Every
Hey,
once
look.
in a
The
while.
author listened to my line advice.
What do you mean? Lily takes a while to respond. She holds the donut in one hand and picks it apart with her fingers. She places these small, crumb-sized bites in her mouth and chews on them slowly. I guess she really does love donuts.
Though there are so many happy things surrounding you, you always look so sad.
She says after a while. My mother died last week.
You shouldn't use your mother as an excuse. It's rude.
I don't know. If your mother dies, it's kind of almost valid to
Yes,
be
but the
sad.
point she's making is that
But
he knows perfectly well that he's like that all the time.
Yeah. What do you mean excuse? She really did die.
And you really did feel the same way 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I know.
I'm still mourning her.
She died this week.
Then...
But
she licks the icing off her fingers. Her little tongue is light pink like a cat's.
you're not actually upset about your mother, are you?
It's a harsh statement. It's sharp and sour. It doesn't match the sweet icing still stuck to her fingertips.
The jagged cliffs won't let me lick that off. You're not sad about her. I can tell. The only person you feel sorry for is yourself.
I open my mouth, but no words come out. I don't know how to reply. Those words strike a chord inside me. I recognize that accusation. It's one I've heard before. It's what Cassandra said to me a few years ago, almost exactly the same.
Yeah, but this is a softer accusation. I think this was Cassandra.
You don't care about me at all, even though I tried so hard. Even though I really want you to be happy, Cassandra, it was never about me. It was always about you, about how difficult things were for you. But you never stopped to think about me. I mean, to be fair, you did break up with him over your dog. At least that's how it was implied.
Yeah, that's the point. That was how it was implied.
Cassandra's list weighed strongly in my mind. I could still see it even when My eyes are closed. Cassandra's list of her own perceived negative qualities. Worried about Buddy. I think he might be sick. That was Cassandra worried about. That's what Cassandra worried about. That was what she cared about. Something small, stupid, inconsequential. Whereas my list, I was the one who had real problems. I was the one who was truly despairing. Why then? Why was Cassandra acting like I was in the wrong?
Still her.
I'm thorough. Do you hear, though? Cassandra? Even when Buddy died, even though my baby, my precious darling, is dead, you still have to make it about you. It's like you don't even know how to sympathize with anybody.
I mean, yeah, like, as the therapist, maybe that should be the thing and thought in your mind, that maybe he literally actually can't.
She was right, I don't. Of course I don't. How can anybody sympathize with anyone when we all live inside our own heads? Sympathy, empathy, compassion, aren't those all things we tell ourselves so we can feel good, so we can feel kind, so we can feel wise? But when it comes down to it, does anybody really truly care about anybody else?
Again, we know this character's broken.
Yeah.
This is a terrible person.
As long as life is good for us, as long as we're comfortable, aren't we fine? Isn't that how people work?
And flashback. You're a selfish person, you know?
Should we just end it there?
I feel like we should go a little bit longer on this.
Fine. I can't say a word. I can only look at Lily. My mouth parted in a small O. It's the same shape as those ringed donuts she likes. The exact same. Why does she like them so much? I don't know. Does it even matter? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't.
You're selfish because you're sad. Not for other people, but for yourself. But there are so many things more important than that in the world. You just need to open your eyes. And you kind of just need to close yours.
I feel like main character must be suffering depression in some form or way where he can't exactly ever feel happy.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem that way.
No,
it seems like he's just a selfish bitch.
I think he just literally doesn't understand how to care about people.
You sound like you know a lot.
I sure hope so, after I've been alive for so very long.
Hey, you're only a kid. You're only a kid. If you start talking like that, you'll make me feel really old.
I already told you, I'm not a kid. Appearances can be deceiving.
Evidently so, I shudder. I can't help myself. I'm feeling more than a little overwhelmed.
There are lots of sad people in the world.
Lily says.
Almost everyone has something they're upset about.
The world is a sad place, I say.
It is a very sad place, and there are so many sad, lonely people. So tell me this.
She draws in a deep breath, clears her throat.
Why do you think you're the saddest? Why do you think your suffering matters the most? And why do you think anybody should care?
My body stiffens, my shoulders shake. Never in my entire life have I been spoken to, never known until I received it. Like this, never. Sandra tried. She wanted me to understand. She told me things, so many things about herself, about her life, but I ignored it. I ignored it, and I ignored her too. I can hardly remember a thing about her.
That's why she literally doesn't appear in these
her
cutscenes.
Red lipstick and Buddy. But I bought you donuts. I'll say almost desperately in some sad attempt to earn back Lily's favor. Just like a scene from some cheesy chick flick. Male love interest running desperately to the airport train station. It doesn't matter where. Out in the snow, searching for the lost love of his life. Don't go, come back, please come back. But Lily's expression doesn't flicker.
It's true, you did.
She simply says. And I like it when you smile. I say, Aw, that's adorable.
It's starting to. You do?
Lily tilts her head to one side. Her light blue eyes are large and glassy. Her eyelashes are very, very long. Okay.
Yeah, you have perplexed this potential, like, death demon here. But we'll have to find out what that means next time. So
I feel like we're getting close to the end.
I don't think we are, man. I think we're like 3 hours away from this end, but I don't know.
How long did
Anyways,
was
guys.
wrong? It was a 20-hour game the whole
I don't know.
time.
Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. We will come back next time and continue on in Lily of the Valley. Until then, the future is very uncertain. What is certain is you guys are awesome, and there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then.
Bye-bye.